Hi there. I'm making this video to kind of weigh out the options of what non-Americans can do to help, Ron Paul and the Libertarian movement in general. Because if you notice here on the Ron Paul webpage, you can donate money, but you have to be an American, a United States citizen. So there has to be other options and ways to, get Ron Paul's name out there. And I just want to kind of go over some of the things that you and I can do to help him in this movement. And like first off, I'm a Canadian, and I think a lot of Canadians out there like Ron Paul's message, and yeah, there's things we can do to help him, and I'm just going to go over some. One of the easiest and most cost-effective things you can do is just type in Ron Paul's name on YouTube and look for his best videos, and you can do this by going in the search options drop-down menu and sort by rating or view count even, and look for his best videos, and you'll see like a large slew of them come up. Ron Paul deserves more attention by Jack Cafferty, Ron Paul to the TSA. That's a really good one. Enough is enough. That's where he's really fighting for his opinion. He's actually like mad. And there's tons of good ones, like this Ron Paul #1 with the troops. That one's really good because he even beat Obama in like this one day like money grab thing, and that speaks a lot because of what they're doing with the troops. They just like Ron Paul just wants to get them out ASAP, and the troops actually like that. So yeah, there's tons of videos. So what I would say is just take the best ones and just share them with your friends, or even pick ones that kind of resonate with your friends' issues and see if they agree with this point. And the odds are they will, because like me, if you found Ron Paul not too long ago, you'll probably agree with like 80% or 90% of his stuff, and he's the man. So yeah, spread the word, and this is an easy way. So another good way to spread the Ron Paul movement and the movement of libertarianism is to read his books. And the Fed is really good, and so is Liberty Defined, and he goes over these 50 issues that and he gives his views on them. And it'll be really handy when you're actually trying to tell someone about Ron Paul's views and how they're very important, and they can help the United States of America overcome all these hurdles and stuff. So yeah, inform yourself on the issues and become well versed in them, and that's a big step in helping Ron Paul. Another thing you can do to help your Libertarian Party is actually join your local Libertarian Party. As you can see here, there's a libertarian.ca website for Canadians, and it looks like they're in need of some volunteers and some help. So there's tons of ways you can get involved. You can even run and be a candidate if you wanted to. You can even be a backup candidate for your local representative. Also, if I don't know if you have to be a certain age, but I'm only 22, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for that kind of involvement yet. But you can join if you're at a university or high school even. Join your local or your school's club if you have a libertarian club, and if there isn't one, you could even consider starting one. So my school has one. We only have 6 or 7 members though, but there's some events, and I think we meet every 2 weeks or something. There's a good group of guys that run it, and yeah, so they're fighting for liberty. So yeah, consider joining your local group and see what happens. So yeah, that's another way you can help out. Some final things you can do. You can actually get some Ron Paul accessories and deck yourself out in Ron Paul wear, and have bumper stickers and posters, and buy some stuff. But there's this really cool site called ronpaulswag.com, and they have got beanies and coins, those yard posters. What else? Bands and whatever. You get the idea. But that's one thing you can do. The next thing you can do, which is a lot easier, you can go to your Facebook and make your profile picture change to Revolution or Ron Paul Revolution or whatever. That's an easy way. What's another one? You can make YouTube videos such as this one. Make them pretty good so you don't look like an idiot. That's an easy way to get your message out, because if you're into YouTube already, you might already have subscribers and friends, and they might see, oh, you made a new video on Ron Paul, maybe I should check it out, and it can kind of just stem from there. And one last thing I actually did was to email companies, like news companies, I mean, and tell them to look at Ron Paul. So I emailed Drudge Report. You can see right at the top there. And I just asked, put more articles on Ron Paul. That'd be much appreciated. And then I actually got a reply back, which I was surprised. And he said, negotiating with potential advisors, advertisers to do just that. I will update you accordingly. And then a few days later, I actually saw a couple articles on Ron Paul, which was awesome to see. Because the one thing about Ron Paul, he doesn't get much support from the media. And Jon Stewart did a really good bid on him. And they literally just blatantly leave him out of stuff. So do what you can to do your own media advertising, and YouTube is such a great outlet for that. Same with Facebook, and just get the message out and do what you can. So if there's anything, I'm sure there's stuff that I missed that you can do as well. So just leave a video response or comments on what you're doing to help Ron Paul and the Libertarian message. And take care, guys. Oh, and one thing I forgot to add is that I see this message a lot on YouTube, and it just says it's not enough to say just vote Ron Paul. You need to actually switch to your registered parties 12 weeks in advance of the primaries in most states. So, as most of you know, Ron Paul, he's running as a Republican, but he carries strong libertarian views. So, if you're back at home in a different country, say Canada or maybe Britain or something, you don't have to necessarily run for the Libertarian Party. You can run for a Conservative Party or a Republican Party and carry those same views, and at the same time you probably garner a wider audience. So you have the two options: run for, help out with the Libertarian Party or the Conservative Party, but support Libertarian views. So there's that to consider, and good luck with all your endeavors, and go Ron Paul.